Nia Witherspoon is a hardworking single mom living in Los Angeles. For years, she has juggled two jobs to support her bright, dinosaur-loving 6-year-old son, Ethan. But one late night, her world shatters. Her aunt calls from Scranton, Pennsylvania, urging her to come immediately because her mother's condition has worsened. With rent overdue and school fees stacking up, she cannot afford a plane ticket. Her aunt steps in to help, but the guilt of being absent weighs heavily on her. At the airport, exhaustion clings to Nia like a second skin. She boards a flight, praying she will reach her mother in time. Little does she know, a seat assignment will change everything. On the plane, Nia struggles to lift her bag into the overhead bin, until the handsome passenger beside her, Jaden Hemsworth, stands to help. He is polished, confident, wrapped in a tailored suit that screams success. His sharp teal eyes and composed demeanor make her feel scruffy and out of place. As the plane takes flight, exhaustion finally overwhelms Nia. Despite fighting sleep, her head gently falls on Jaden's shoulder. When she awakens in embarrassment, expecting irritation, she instead finds an unexpected warmth in his eyes. He orders water for them both, calm and charming, breaking through her guarded exterior. A stranger, yet somehow comforting. Throughout the flight, Jaden proves surprising, gentle humor, a soothing British-tinged accent, and a thoughtful curiosity about her life. Nia reluctantly reveals she is traveling home for a family emergency. She shows him a picture of Ethan, and Jaden softens, revealing his own childhood struggles and a younger sister he deeply cares for. There is intelligence beneath his calm, but he speaks vaguely about work, dodging personal details. Turbulence strikes mid-flight, shaking the cabin. Terrified, Nia grips the armrest, until Jaden covers her hand reassuringly. For the first time in a long time, she feels safe with someone. When they land in Scranton, Jaden insists his driver take her to the hospital. She reluctantly agrees, grateful yet bewildered by his generosity. In the car, she studies the elegant business card he handed her. Jaden Hemsworth, Hemsworth Global Enterprises. Shock punches her chest. She has spent hours leaning on the shoulder of one of the most powerful corporate figures in America. Someone whose life exists on magazine covers, not economy seats on airplanes. A billionaire who speaks like he understands struggle. The moment feels unreal. She steps out at the hospital shaken, not just by fear for her mother, but by the man she just met. Inside the hospital, Nia finally reaches her mother's bedside. The strong woman who raised her now lies fragile and fading. Regret crushes Nia. Years of survival have cost precious time. Her mother reassures her with tired affection. You're here now. That's what matters. Later, when Nia goes outside to breathe, her phone buzzes. A message from Jaden. He asks about her mother. He barely knows her, yet he cares. Nia doesn't understand why a billionaire would be checking on someone like her. For the first time in a long time, she smiles, even in the middle of a crisis. The next morning, Jaden calls, insisting she leave the hospital briefly to eat. She wants to refuse, but he gently reminds her she cannot pour from an empty cup. Soon she is seated in a quiet upscale cafe where Jaden orders for her with disarming confidence. Over breakfast, Nia admits her biggest regret. She once dreamed of being a journalist, but motherhood and bills knocked her ambitions aside. Jaden listens like every word matters. He then reveals he was not born wealthy. His success was built from hardship and hunger for better. Suddenly, he feels less unreachable, more real. Their conversation takes a shocking turn when Jaden offers Nia a job. He owns a media company, one of the largest digital news outlets in the country. He believes she has a gift for storytelling and deserves another chance at her dreams. Nia panics. How could he believe in her so quickly? She fears disappointment, failure, instability, and Ethan's well-being comes first. But Jaden challenges her fear. Don't let the past convince you that you aren't meant for more, he says. His faith frightens her because part of her wants to believe him. Days pass. While her mother's condition fluctuates, Nia wrestles with the decision. Everything feels too big too fast. Then the call comes. Charlotte Rivers, a tough editor-in-chief from Jaden's media company, says she reviewed Naya's old college articles and sees real potential. She gives a 24-hour deadline. Accept the staff writer job or lose it forever. Naya is torn between fear and hope. A safe life of struggle or a terrifying leap toward possibility. The weight of a single decision has never felt so overwhelming. Jaden unexpectedly arrives at the hospital with flowers. Naya's mother immediately senses a connection and teases them both. Naya is mortified. Jaden remains effortlessly charming. In the hallway, he finally says what she needs to hear. Start choosing yourself. She has spent years surviving, never living. That night, staring at the hospital lights, she makes the call. Her voice shakes as she accepts the job. Just like that, her future begins to shift. For the first time, she chooses possibility instead of fear. As morning breaks, Naya feels the weight of change and the thrill of it. Her mother rests peacefully, proud of the daughter who never stopped fighting. Jaden appears again, quieter this time, yet with a warmth that speaks volumes. The two walk side by side through the hospital corridor. No labels, no promises, just a budding connection neither of them expected. A single act of kindness on a turbulent flight has rewritten both their lives. Naya Witherspoon stands on the brink of transformation, no longer defined by struggle, but by the courage to rise. And as for Jaden Hemsworth, he intends to stay close enough to witness every step.